It is Tuesday, which means it's time for Q&A.
Can I ask you a question?
Today I'm going to start with questions from Instagram, since you guys actually replied with like a whirlwind amount of responses. I'm really stoked on that, guys. Thank you for like really getting involved with this. Kobe V asks, would you rather never be able to use a camera again or never be able to skate again? Never be able to use a camera again. I don't think I could live life without skateboarding, and I've gone weeks without using my camera. Well, I used to not be able to go weeks without using my camera. I really like using my camera now, and skateboarding is really important for like my mental health and stuff, so I feel like I could live without a camera, but I don't think I could live without the ability to skate. Yowippo asks, how much time do you spend daily on putting out your videos? I feel like daily I probably spend between 2 to 4.5 hours. I'd say longer, more intensive videos take about 4.5 hours to edit, but overall actually the production cycle including filming, it's kind of like an all-day process. If I get time to get a camera out, I will film something. Jacob DJ on Instagram asks, what's your most memorable skating experience? Arguably the first time I had to like watch one of my friends get taken away in an ambulance for skateboarding. Hello? Okay, no worries. Bye. That doesn't sound like the best experience to say is my most memorable, but it is. It's probably something that's stuck in my head the whole time, and it always reminds me of the dangers of skateboarding. But that same day where that happened also was one of my funnest times skateboarding. Okay, this is a two-person question. Skittles Downhill on Instagram and Max Heaton on Instagram asked, what's number 1 to 3 on my bucket list? Number 3 on my bucket list is skateboarding in America. Number 2 on my bucket list is skating a hill in skating down one of the long rolling hills in San Francisco. Number 1 on my list is to go to Abbey Road Studios in London. I'm a big Beatles fan. If you've noticed my bedroom, you probably know that. I just want to go and experience that. I don't even want to do the walking across the road thing. I kind of just want to go understand this is a history where a lot of great music has taken place. NOJR on Instagram asked, explain positive and negative rake. So a positively raked truck adds more traction to your board, and a negative rake truck will allow your board to be lower and brake traction easier. That's from my understanding. There's a lot of trucks out there with different rake options and all sorts of stuff like that. But that's what I know, and that was the basics that I kind of used to talk about rake in a skate shop. I know there's a lot more to it, and people can get really in-depth with rake and trucks in general, but it's skateboarding. Just skate. Fletcher Keys on Facebook asks, what made you start doing vlogs? One, I was terribly inspired by Casey Neistat to get addicted to vlog making, because he said his reason for starting vlogging was to remove all excuses in filmmaking, to just make a movie every day, regardless of that, and I found that strongly relatable and something I wanted to do. The second reason is I thought that it would be cool to get in front of a camera and promote other skaters around and the skating that goes on the coast and in my life, because I think there's a lot of cool skating happening and a lot of interesting stuff going on that maybe people would be interested. Actually, I thank you guys so much for being as interested as you are. Brady Faithful asked, why should I subscribe? And I asked this myself, why should you guys subscribe? I'd say subscribe because you like the stuff that I make. I try and make something different every day. I try to do my best to include something different every day, so no vlog's the same. It's so awesome to do these vlogs and have you guys be interested in what I'm doing in my life. I know people, or a lot of my family, when I'm like, oh, I'm doing daily vlogs, they're like, who wants to watch what you do? And it's so cool to have you guys watching what I'm doing. Lachlan Wynn asked, favorite subjects in school? Two favorite subjects in school were drama and probably legal studies. They're two really weird subjects, and they were like two of my three electives in high school. I liked drama because I got to have fun, and I liked legal studies because it was interesting. I've never done anything with like legal studies, and drama helped me be more expressive in front of the camera and become much better at public speaking. So, go school. Tom Vidler asked, what does riding skateboards do for you mentally, and would you suggest it for others that need some sort of distraction? I would suggest skateboarding to people who need a distraction because I believe skateboarding can supply a direction. If you're trying to get distracted from something, you probably need a little bit of direction in your life, and skateboarding does that very well. It puts you in contact with a group of people unlike any other I've ever experienced. You have the craziest people to the smartest people all being involved in one sport, and you can meet some really interesting people in your life and get a totally new and different outlook. So yes, I would suggest skateboarding for those people who need a distraction. It's something that is both artistic and athletic. It is something that's both energetic and soothing. I would suggest it strongly. So that wraps up today's Q&A. Thank you guys so much for asking so many questions. It was really good to have such a community involvement with this video. Leave comments for Thursday's Q&A below, or on Instagram or Facebook. What happened to Savo was I went out to hang out with a uni friend and then I skated, but when I went out to skate I just focused on the skating instead of grabbing the camera out and filming a bunch of clips. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta take a break from filming and just work on your own skating, and that's what I did today. The Q&A was so successful today that after I completed filming the Q&A, I had more questions rushing in from you guys, and that I feel so blessed just for that in itself. Because I'm running a lot of my Q&A through my own personal Facebook page, I'm going to open that up to all of you guys who don't directly know me. I've started my own Cal Villain Facebook page, which you will find a link for right there and down there. You guys can find me on Facebook, and I'm going to link that through a bunch of my social media as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, and supporting these videos. It means so much to me because I love making these videos, and I love that you guys like them. I will see you guys tomorrow.